All right, so now we're standing outside a flip that's about to go on the market. This is over on 661 Old Town Road in Port Jefferson Station. If any of you know, Old Town is a busier street, but that said, we plan to price the house very competitively and give the opportunity to buyers who, for one reason or another, may not be able to afford something, you know, above the $300,000 price range. So why don't you come on in and take a look. So we're here at a property that's just about done. Part of this video tour is to give you a little bit of an overview and see properties in their different stages, whether the house is completely finished, whether it's just about done, or in cases where we just started, or maybe right dab smack in the middle of a renovation. Anyway, so this particular house, unfortunately, the seller, she had bad tenants on her hand. And you know, we bought the house as is, no obligations, cash offer. We realized that the best and only way to approach this was to start over. So we redid this house basically soup to nuts. The only thing we basically kept was the framing and the foundation. Everything else, electric, plumbing, roof, siding, windows, floor, paint, trim, everything is redone. So you know, we're standing right now in the kitchen. We got a couple of little things left to do. You know, hook up the appliances, caulk, you know, fill in some cracks here and there. And then we're gonna pretty much add some fixtures to the bathroom and clean the place up, and we're gonna put this house on probably, I would say, in the next week or so. So let me give you a little bit of a tour. It's a small house. It's a popular model for this type of area. So you see this house in one or two configurations. Sometimes they've got one big bedroom and then a smaller one. In this case, we felt as though it was best to have 3 bedrooms. It helps maximize the value. We're just about done with this house. Couple little things. We got some paint, caulk, some touch-ups to do. Add the door on, and we're pretty much done. Over here in the bathroom, again, we have some caulking, some cleanup. We have to add some lighting, vanity, make sure all the plumbing is in order, and we're done. We've got 2 other bedrooms here. This particular model, of house, sometimes I've seen it done with 1 big bedroom and a smaller one, and then they utilize the downstairs area as an additional bedroom. In this case, we made 3 small, but still, you know, good sized bedrooms. You know, in here, you pretty much got the same thing. All right, so now we're in the lower level of the house. If you've seen these houses, you walk in, you got a couple of steps upstairs to the bedroom, got a couple of steps downstairs. 1 or 2 ways you could take this layout. You could either make it open and make it almost like a big basement area. What we did is to kind of give people the benefit of both worlds, is we actually made this another bedroom. But if you want, you could still make this into like a living room den area. But if you don't, you still have the closet space, the windows to make it a legal bedroom. In here, bathroom, still a couple finishing touches, vanity, cleanup, shower doors, and we're pretty much done after that. So, you know, these houses, they're really, so if you really look at them, they're very, very small. But that said, you could easily call this a 4-bedroom house. Granted, you don't have as much living space, but you know, for people who are just looking, you know, to have a lot of bedrooms and maybe, you know, a small amount of living space, you know, it makes sense. This house being in the Comsewogue school district, we're gonna price this house under $300,000, and you're not gonna really find anything in Port Jeff Station in move-in ready condition for under $300,000. So we expect it to go pretty quick.